Let's talk about the word stress. I've used the word stress as a label in times before now, and I think I've come to the awakening that we live in a dual world. So we're in a conflicted world. There's always going to be ups and downs, ins and outs, yin and yang, messy and tidy. And so stress, from what I'm learning as I ascend and grow myself and align and cleanse and purify my mind to being centered and in truth of who I am, for me to share with you, I think stress is when we are not in balance, and stress is when we are doing things or thinking things that are not congruent for us. So it's about anything that I do that isn't I am creates stress. We can label it as I feel stressed because I'm working so much, I feel stressed because my partner's feeling stressed, I feel stressed because my children are playing up, I feel stressed because I have no money. It isn't the label or the situation that you are giving it to. When you can arrive at I am responsible, I am accountable for the situations that I see presented to me, then you can really start to rebalance, come back into alignment, and start living congruent to yourself, which means you will reduce stress. You won't just be talking about feeling peaceful or understanding cognitively what peace means. You will no longer be living in conflict, hypocrisy. Stress is, I would say, linked with inflammation, and it all comes from conflict within, being out of alignment. Not just for me, but for those around me. So when we can gain recognition and raise awareness and bring closure and completion to old patterns, old behaviours, resolve emotions that are sitting like gunk and blocks inside of us that many of us are reincarnating and experiencing pain after pain after pain and thinking, I felt like this before. When we become aware of this, then we can start creating change, transformation, and bring in new life for the good and better of our higher selves. So stress. The next time you feel stressed, just stop and ask yourself, is what I'm doing bringing me joy? Is what I'm doing meaningful, purposeful, and in my truth? Is it serving? And what is in my power and in my control to take accountability and responsibility to create change here, to break a cycle, to create completion, to release and let go and forgive in full, because there's no point thinking about joy and love if you're not able to work with full forgiveness for everything that's come before you that brings you to here today. Then you will start to experience lighter experiences, less stress, and be able to laugh at some of the situations that you've brought into yourself and seem to be continuing to bring into yourself. Because as we sit here or stand here, we are the only person in the world. We are the only person in that room. We are all one. We are all mirrors of each other. We are all attracting lesson after lesson, after experience to awaken, wake our circuits up that are asleep and causing conflict. And as we switch those circuits on, we start to wake up and our flicker of light starts to shine brighter and brighter and brighter until external situations don't affect us so much. And we start feeling more resilient, with safer, healthier boundaries. And we start learning about ourselves more and being interested in ourselves as a priority. So that's self-love, self-care, and we start to feel safe. And when we feel safe, we can trust. And when we trust, we can forgive and let go. And when we forgive and let go, we can truly love. So for me, stress is a label, it's a word. Come back from that word and take yourself inside to where you are living in conflict. You have the power to create change and make a choice. Thank you.